here at Sparkburn. Very bulletproof. Welding and gas. All that fabrication.
Welcome to Sparkburn Hot Rods YouTube channel.
All right, welcome back to Sparkburn Hot Rods. So today James is having me spray down the Bronco with paint stripper, and yeah, we're getting her all stripped down and ready for the next thing. So
we're gonna epoxy it after it's stripped down. Right now it has weld-through primer and E-coat on it, so we're gonna get all that stripped off so we can start off with a fresh thing of steel.
welcome back to Sparkburn Hot Rods. I just got done spraying the Bronco with the old stripper. Now I just have to wait a little while and I'll show you guys the next step. Howdy there, folks. So today I'm going to be doing some artwork on a Ford Bronco. We're going to have just some nice clouds up in here, and maybe some trees down in here. You know, really get that landscape going. Some more trees. Maybe a cabin in the middle. It's a nice cabin right there. Put a little door, you know. Some more clouds. It's great. I'm gonna put a waterfall over here. It's a wonderful waterfall. It's wonderful. What else should we do? Oh yeah, we should a couple boulders over here. Ooh, some grass. Some nice grass over here. It's wonderful.
You know it? Or soaking.
Yeah, it turns my sandpaper into mush.
Oh my god, look at that. Back to Sparkburn Hot Rods. Today I'm going to be putting the E-Pass electric steering in this thing so you can follow along. We'll put GoPros up and other things because I don't think you want to watch the whole thing, kind of the whole process. And then I got to do a little wheel well massaging. So that's one thing I want to be doing because it rubs on this side. It's a really good looking car, but it rubs. So I'm going to see if I can delete the rubbage. I won't completely delete it, but I'm going to see if I can get it where it's minimal. And then in here, Kyle's been chemically stripping all the weld-through primer and all the stuff off. So now what he's doing is taking 80 grit and he's going to sand the whole body so we can get it in epoxy. So that's his goal for the day. So he'll put time lapse on that and you can enjoy that one too.
So this is how the Bronco is looking. So James had me DA sanding today on the inside of this, really, for the most part. Just trying to get all the paint off of it so it's ready for epoxy. So yeah, that's what I did today. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to DA sand all of this whole entire body. So I'm going to get the 80 grit sandpaper. I'm going to start doing that. I've already, as you can kind of see, I've done some sanding over in here. So I'm just going to finish up cleaning up in here, and then I'm going to probably move to the outside. I don't know what I'm going to start with first. I think I'm going to start with the interior though, and then I'll make my way out. So yeah. Okay, so I'm making pretty good progress here. I'm starting to get all the nooks and crannies here. I just have what I'm sitting on left, I think mostly on the floor part. Then I'll start moving up towards the more front section, and then I'll probably do the door seams, and then probably the inside of the doors. And then after that, probably move on to the bed, I'd say. So. Okay, so I just got done sanding up in here. I think it looks pretty good. If I need to come back, I will. But yeah, that's that whole entire side basically done on the bottom section. I still need to get up in here, and then we'll transfer over to that side and do the same. Just got done doing this part of the door seam. So just get all this done right here and over here, and we'll be done with this part. Okay, so in this section right here, it's a little tough to get the whole sander in there, so I'm going to be hand sanding all of this, and I'll show you guys the finished result when I'm done. Next, I'm taking out this big support bracket and putting it out there. So. That's what it looks like now after hand sanding. So now I'm gonna move on to this side. Shouldn't be too bad over here though. Okay, so I just got done with most of this stuff over here. So I'm gonna work over here now, and I'm gonna get it looking basically like that. And after that, we'll probably move on to the doors. All right, so this is what it's looking like now. I just got done doing a bunch of sanding to the interior and the bed. So.
Hold on, give me that phone. And no, and he's got all this sanded, and this is what he looks like now. He looks like the Tin Man.
Okay, big progress. So we're basically done with the interior. I just got to go around, make sure I got mostly everything. But yep, interior is basically done, and about to go on to the outside. So got one whole panel done. This is what it looks like on the passenger side. So keep going. 2 panels done. Got the doors done and the back there done. So now I'm on to everything else. So okay, now I got this front part all sanded, matched with the rest. Got this whole side done. Just obviously need to go underneath as well and do the same thing on the other side. Alright, just finished up, well, for the most part, got most of the engine bay stuff done. I still got to go underneath and get the stuff that's lower, but for the most part, it's all sanded. So I'm ready to move on to the passenger side, or sorry, the driver.
I owe you that. You know why?
Why?
Every time I try to record, you hit the DA button.
I'm sorry.
What? That's when you're doing doors too.
Well, folks, it is now time to use the little DA to sand the rest of the stuff that I cannot reach. I have gotten everything I can with the big sander, so that's what's next. And then gotta do the underside of it as well. Okay, so now I'm taking this littler DA sander, and I'm gonna be going in these right here, and just getting all that out of there, because I could not get it with the big one, so I'll use this one, and then we'll do the same to the other side, and see what else I missed, and then just go from there. Okay, so I just got done using the little DA sander, and this is how it looks after all of that. So I just have the bottom to do. So okay, so I just got done sanding the entire Bronco. The undercarriage is also sanded as well. I can kind of give you guys a little glimpse, but I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. But yes. Okay, so we just took off this top part here, and now I'm gonna get in these grooves and just DA it all and get it all sanded. Okay, so I got all that stuff sanded out, so that is done now. The main body should be ready for epoxy, so.
Now we're getting ready to prime the Bronco with the first round of epoxy, so then it can go get bed lined.
Got you a lot of it.
So I'm doing body work on this today, and let's see. Kyle might be working on the Bronco. He's got his head so far up his butt, we'll see.
Okay, so I just got the first hinge off, got both the doors off, so now I just got to get the rest of the hinges off, and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, if you can hear me, I got all the hinges off, labeled and everything, so they're ready to go.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so next I'm gonna be taking off this roof, and yeah, I'll let you know when I get that off. I'll probably have someone help me get it off once I unbolt it all. But yes, that's what I'm doing next. Okay, so I think I got all the bolts out for the roof, and got them labeled, obviously. Also, I think it's ready to come off because I can move everything, but we'll see. I'll check back with you guys here in a minute. Okay, so we all just got the roof off of this thing. So the next step is taking out these seats. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done with that. Okay, just got all the seats out. That was more of a pain than I thought it was gonna be, but they're out, so that's all that matters. I'll catch you guys with what is next. Okay, so next I gotta get all this stuff out of here, and 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, so now that we got all that stuff out of there, we can move on to the next step. And this is what it looks like. Okay, so now we're gonna be trying our best to get all these body bolts off so that we can pull the frame off of this, I think. Okay, so me and James just got basically all of the body bolts undone. I just have to do the 2 in the front, and then I also got this to take out and this to take out.
Okay, so what's next is we're gonna be taking this battery out, and then we're gonna be moving over to the brakes and whatnot, taking this off of here, and then we'll be disconnecting over here, this and that, something down there, and some of the steering, and then radiator will be last, I believe, because then we gotta drain it. So I'll let you guys know when I get that all done. Okay, so next we're gonna be taking out the radiator and just anything that's connected to the motor. We're gonna try and disconnect so that we're ready to pull the body off of this frame. Radiator is out. Onto more stuff. Okay, so I just got the AC condenser out. Now I'm just gonna see what I gotta do next, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after that. Okay, so I unplugged some of this wiring right here. This one right here, it goes to this right there. So that's unplugged now. Get fed through. I'm gonna clean up some more of these lines and such and disconnect them where they need to get disconnected from the motor, and then just try to clean all this up. Okay, so next what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking, can't remember what it's called, but it's part of the AC. We're gonna be taking that out, and how we're gonna do that is there's a little screw in there that we gotta take out, and then I believe there's like a little nut that is in there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. That is holding that on. And we're gonna take that out and I'll figure out what to do with it from there. Okay, so I just got done disconnecting the fuel pump wire that runs down underneath of this. So now I'm gonna be taking out, at least trying to pull out the steering shaft. So I gotta undo these bolts that are in here. And I'm gonna put them in the bag for the steering shaft stuff. So, okay, so this little nut goes on this bolt right here, and there's two of them, so I'm gonna do that. Sorry if I'm shaky, but this is the bolt I'm talking about that goes on the lower shaft. The second one is just a nut that goes on there, right there. So, instead of it having a nut and bolt, it's just a nut, unless that one was a stud, but we'll see. Okay, so next I gotta take an Allen head to take this off. I believe that one down there needs taken off too, so I'll probably turn the steering shaft over, and then I'll take that one out once I get this one. So, okay, so I just got it out, and that's what it looks like, and this also goes with that nut that I believe is in here somewhere. I don't remember. Let me look. Okay, so I just pulled out the top one, and it seems to be about the same length in order. So that's where I just pulled it out of, right there. It should come out now. I'll let you know if I get it out. Well, this part came out, so we'll see if that's good enough, or if we need to take out this too. I'll talk to James, see what he says. Okay, so I just got the gas tank, or fuel, I don't know what you want to call it, but it goes to there, and it allows you to fill up your vehicle. That thingy. I'll probably put it in the caption what it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. Gas filler tube. Okay, so for, I believe, disconnecting the taillights. So for taking the taillights off, I believe it is these two and this. And that was ran through up here and then connected right up here. I believe these are the taillights because it connects right to the wiring that leads to the taillights. So I think we are ready to go. I think I'm just gonna do an overall check, see if anything else needs to be disconnected. I'm sure there's something I'm missing, but I think I think we are ready to pull the body off, I believe. I gotta do double checking though. Okay, so I'm taking this off. This wire goes in this right here. Okay, so next I'm gonna be taking that bolt out right there, and I think there might be another one that holds it on there. And then I'm gonna put the screws probably back in the holes that they came out of. And then after that, we'll probably take this thing out, that screw there, and that screw there. And then I'll see if I can clean all this up, and I'll show you what I come up with when I'm done. Okay, so this lower part on this part right here, this has to go to the bottom and go with the screw when it goes back on, and then this top one goes like that when it'll go in back on.
Okay, so the wiring by the headlights, here, I believe there's a ground, if I am mistaken, but that needs to come out. So that's where that goes when we're taking this out. And then I think all this over here should be good to be put over by the motor. And then got a couple things over here to mess with, but other than that, that's it. Okay, so I got all this stuff out. This is the only thing left that is going into this box over here. All this stuff is all this stuff is disconnected and ready to go. I'm gonna go over to that side and do the same thing. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I need to take, I believe this is a headlight wire, or just fitting that goes to the wire, or to the headlight. And then I think I need to take all these clips out for the side part. And that is mostly it. I think, yeah, if there is anything up there I need to disconnect, I'll show it. But other than that, I think it's literally just that and then this line right here, and it should be good. Okay, so I just got all this stuff disconnected. Should just have to pull it over. What is that? It's a bungee. It's a bungee on the end of that. And then there's one thing down there I think I gotta disconnect, and I believe it's the horn. And then I think that's mostly everything I can do up here. So, right there. The bracket there, and then there's a bracket down, I think, in there. Yeah, right there. That bracket right there. I gotta take that one off and the other one off. And I think this is gonna be the 7th time me saying this, but I think that's it. I don't know. We'll see. Trying this bolt. Perfect. Now I gotta put the nut on the end. But I'm putting these here so that we don't lose them when this all needs to go back together. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now these can go over there. Rest. Okay, so I gotta take off the positive terminal and I believe the ground. I dropped the washer or nut. Oh, it's right there. Sweet, I see it. Okay. Anyway, gonna have to bleep that. But yeah. And then there's 2 bolts on the side of the alternator I gotta undo, and then we're ready to bring the Bronco in so that we can get the body off. Okay, so for the bolts on the alternator, the bigger one goes on top and the smaller one goes on the bottom. Cool. Okay, so I just got it off of the alternator, so we should be good to go to bring the Bronco in. Now the Bronco is on the lift. We're just checking everything over, make sure it's ready to get the body off. So that is what we are doing.
I think we're on. Hold on. Got a wire here. Let me bring it back down.
Yeah, a little bit.
More?
Oh, you need a 9/16 wrench? Yeah, probably.
Welcome back to Sparkman Hot Rods. Me and James just got the Bronco body off of the frame, and we're going on to the next step.
And Kyle's gonna put pixie dust on it.
Not that you didn't want to, just to. No, I mean, I just. That's sketch. Anyway, I brought a 7,000 keyboard.
Yeah, baby! Wait, yeah!
365.
Okay, so right now I'm working on the Bronco. I'm going to be taking this degreaser and I'm going to be spraying the entire frame down with it. And then after that, I'm going to be power washing it. So I'll show you guys what it looks like after I'm done doing that. All right, next I am going to be power washing the frame. I'm all suited up, ready to go. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all power washed.
Feels like driving in circles, a never-ending road. Emotion sick to my stomach from losing the one I love. My regrets, they still echo as my head starts to ring. That one love I can't let go. She's the only one who meant something.
This is what it looks like after power washing. I should have done some close-ups before, but I mean, it's definitely a lot cleaner. You can do this and your hand's not dirty. But yeah, that's how it looks.
I got a fever and it's killing me. Constant overthinking about why she left me. Have I lost my mind?
So, we made it in time though, I think. Mini stance. Parts have been delivered.
since we're not doing any voice, is we're putting the frame under the new body now. So he's got all the body bushings in place, so we're gonna raise this up and then marry the two for good.
I have one more bolt left, and we're done bolting this on the chassis. Now, the body is now bolted to the frame. Okay, people, so next, we're going to be taking this metal support frame thingy. We're going to be taking it out. After I take it out, it's going outside. And after that, I don't know, so catch you when that's done. Okay, hello everyone. So, we just got the hinges back on, the door hinges back on the Bronco, both sides. Both sides. And now, we're about to go grab the doors over there, and we're gonna put them on. So that's what we're doing. What I need to do. Okay, so James just got this door on. Got her pretty well lined up. Doesn't really matter right now because they're still waiting on the new hinges. So, but that's what it'll kind of look like.
and I gotta go do that to the same door and then put it on. So that's what's happening. Okay, welcome back to Sparkburn Hot Rods. So today I'm going to be taking Scotch Brite and I'm going to be stuffing all the creases and edges so that we can get this thing ready for some seam sealing. So stay tuned. Okay, you get the point. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done.